Okay, ready? Make sure none of the gold connectors catch on the edge and rip. Okay, one person on each side, one in the front. Try not to let the table hit you in the head.
What are we doing?
We're going to slide the whole thing's coming out, all the way up. Nope, not this part, right here. Make sure none of the wires catch on. That's the biggest key.
Okay, but I'm not sure I understand.
Art's going to bring the whole table out. You're going to make sure nothing catches, okay? You'll see it move in a second. You'll know what I mean. Also, yours sometimes, if it rolls quick forward, you don't want to let Art get hit in the head with the table. Okay, no letting the advisor see what's...
That's ready. Here we go.
Okay, now stop right here. We got to disconnect the two grounding. Okay. See what I'm talking about? See right there? That's got to come off. The green yellow.
All right for me to do?
Yep. There you go. Okay. Now, watch the hoses right in the center so they don't kink up on you. Okay? As Art goes the rest of the way out. So you guys yell stop if you're running any problems with the hoses. We also watch the cord so nothing gets cut or caught. It'll go all the way out until that red thing kicks in place. A little more. There you go, right there.
Watch this camera too close to the magnet.
Oh, yes.
That's exciting.
Okay, now, next thing is check all your connections and make sure nothing came loose in the pull. Okay. So make sure all of these connections are completely seated because that's a problem we had once. And that'll drive you nuts trying to figure that problem out. Just press them, make sure they're all pressed in. Okay, now. We do the front end last because that's still slightly under vacuum. It will keep it dry. So first thing is the pumps. You got 3 pumps. Okay. You can either roll this way or that way. Usually they roll this way easiest. Okay. You got to take the traps. You probably got to take the traps off to roll out the pumps. See the 2 mist filters right here? On the bottom there's the clamp. So undo the clamp. Okay. See the wing nut?
No. I don't know what a wing nut is.
Wing nut's what you got your hand on.
Like your finger.
Allow me. What you got to do is, see how they separate?
Yeah.
Okay, take each one off.
This one?
Okay, now they're full of oil, so don't, try not to spill it all over your nice clean mass spec.
Don't pick it up. How do you actually get it off?
Okay.
Push it back. Oh, yeah, you can't.
Okay, now, disconnect the top 2 and get the filter right out of there. Yep, take both of them out. Yeah, we want to dump what's in those. You can actually recycle that oil back into the pump, but to me it's kind of, I usually find it's kind of gross oil, so.
How about this one?
Nope, leave that on. Don't touch that one. Okay. Cool. Okay, so.
Yeah, the mist filters you can take away. You don't need to leave them on top. Are they?
Well, They're connected to the pump. Okay. So let's get this guy. Okay, now. We're going to put this guy up here. Now take off these things right here, the little rings, and don't lose them. That's why I'm taking them off. So if they drop, we don't. Okay. Okay, now. Next one's got to come is right here and right here. See the two big guys? Because we're going to slide that whole pump assembly right out to me. Now, come underneath, and this guy comes next, this little pump. Can you actually see anything on the camera? Oh, cool. Okay, now. Okay, make sure we now have, we've got to have 1, 2, 4, we got to have 7 connections with 7 O-rings. Do we have that in your pile over there?
One is here.
Oh, yes, 7.
Do you have 7 connectors and 7 O-rings?
Yes.
Okay, so we didn't lose anything. That's cool. Okay, now, the little pump, unplug him so we know where he goes. See? Right here. Pull that guy out.
This one?
Yep. Okay. Okay, now, take a Sharpie and label that connection. Small vacuum pump. So we know where it goes.
A black pen.
Label that connection, small vacuum pump. And don't ask me anything like, how do I do that, Craig?
What?
Okay, now, these 2 vacuum pumps get their power from the LTQ. Okay, so grab some lab tape. We're going to disconnect here, and you're going to label these 2 connections, roughing pump 1 and roughing pump 2. Okay.
So these are the things that provide all the, is there more vacuum pumps under that?
Nope, there's only 3.
So that's all the FT, but
So-
that doesn't include this part, or no?
Yeah, this little guy is what backs the 2 turbos. So the little guy backs the first turbo, and the first turbo backs the second turbo. Okay. Now you got it. Yeah, cool. Good job. Impressive. The biggest key to maintenance, even for engineers to learn, is to label everything you unconnect. So we have a good chance of making all our connections back. Cool. Okay, now, do you guys want to label these, or is it totally clear to you from looking at them what connects to what? Okay, no problem. Just want to make sure. Okay, so take probably easiest way is to wheel this direction. Wheel the whole thing out. You guys help the mist filters not get stuck on anything.
These are the mist filters. That's your job, is to make sure that those don't get stuck.
And make sure you don't catch that big hose on the way.
You just want to turn them so that they don't fit underneath.
It's heavy. You really got to wheel.
You're a real man, right, David? No, that thing you need to take away. Because that's not common for the trip.